recap, we wanted to share with you guys what the heck we've been up to over the last couple months that have flown by. And it'd be great also to hear from you. So, Andy, how the heck are you?
I'm good. I feel like we haven't done a podcast in so long, not together
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, together. Right. Yeah. So we've been doing some member spotlights. I had a chance to interview two of our Strong Sexy You members, April Skiffin and Christine Furman. If you guys have not caught their story, I always think human interest stories are the best. They're motivational, they're inspirational, and we can always really, they're relatable.
For sure.
So, us kind of sharing our summer, I think that you guys can relate to what has been going on. So, Andy, you've had one of the busiest summers of your life.
I have, but I've enjoyed every second of it. My you guys all know my son plays baseball, and in the summer we have travel baseball, and a lot of you have kids that are in travel sports, and you know that when that's the case, you don't really go on like leisurely family vacations. We just travel wherever the baseball is being played. So we were in North Carolina, uh, Alabama, Georgia, and Arizona. And like not for just a day or two, like almost a week each place. So it was a lot of travel, but it was so fun. Just watching Nash and then hanging out with the families, and I love travel baseball. So we've been off though for a couple weeks, but it is going to start back up next weekend.
You know,
So
you do it so well, and I know that my life will be similar to yours when Roman gets older. You know, he's going to fall in love with something, and
yep,
that's just how sports work now. Like
yeah.
it's a big deal. I had a question for you actually, because when I travel, even when I work out when I travel, I'm stretching, my body still feels like I've stuffed it in a suitcase. Like, do you get monthly massages ever?
I don't. I really should.
You don't.
I don't.
Wow. Wow. I did
Yeah.
not know that about you, because that's something I know that when I don't do that, most recently at my massage therapist retired, and I'm on the search for a really good one. And that's when injuries for me start to happen when I don't get a monthly massage. So everybody's different, but if you can make
Yeah.
by without that expense, that's
Well,
incredible.
I one thing when I travel like that, I never miss a workout because I mean we've done podcasts talking about this how we work out on vacation. I never miss a workout. And one thing I did this summer that I've done differently than in the past is I did a ton of walking, and
Mm.
not necessarily like power walking, um, but like 30 minutes of they call it level two cardio. I pop a podcast in and I head out and walk for 20 to 30 minutes every day. And
Mm,
that has helped me so much.
mm.
Um, I mean, I just, well, one, I'm getting more steps in, obviously, but I don't know. It just kept me moving and kept me mentally sane. And
Yeah.
I have instilled that in my program now that I've been home. Since
Have
we
you?
haven't
Okay.
been on the road so much, I still go head out and I walk about 2 miles each day, and it's not a fast pace. I mean, it's 18 to 20 minute mile, but
Yeah.
I am digging that level two
Yeah.
cardio with the walks. So I
You know,
I
it's
love that. I will
interesting.
keep that up.
You know what? It's perfect timing for me to hear you say that, because I just started to integrate in level two cardio, just more
Yeah,
movement through the day. I have a very active job, just like you, but it can be in spurts. And
yeah,
I can lift weights as hard as I want to, but I just wasn't getting in those steps. So I've been doing that consistently, and I think it's something that I want to be more cognizant of, because I you can lift weights at the gym for 60 minutes but not get a lot of steps in, and our
yeah.
bodies are meant to move. That just helps, like you said, with your mood, your mental clarity. So making maybe steps as a special highlight for me would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that kept me busy. The traveling. We also did some house renovations over the summer. So
Yeah, we need to see pictures.
yeah, that's always fun. I was so happy to get all those people out of my house.
Yeah.
But we did. So our house it was built in 93. So everything needed a facelift. We've been here almost 7 years and we've transformed almost every surface of our house. But the one area that I absolutely hated was our master bathroom and closet.
Okay.
First of all, it was all very 90s colors and decorated that way. And it wasn't big enough. The closet wasn't big enough. Chad and I shared it. And I kept saying, we need to move because I don't have a big enough closet. And he's like, we're not moving.
Uh-huh.
Um, so we tapped into some attic space and added a closet there that you access through our existing bathroom and closet, and we revamped the bathroom. And so it was a huge project, but I'm so excited that it's over. And I will do I have some video from before. There's a couple little tweaks that have to happen in my closet, which is where I'm sitting right now. Once that's done, I'll do a before and after video because it turned out so cool. So
Yeah.
that's kept us busy over the summer, the renovations. And I had a little minor surgery a couple weeks ago, elective. I totally was up for it. And that kind of knocked me on my butt. I had to take about 2 weeks of recovery. Um, the last time I had any surgery was when I was 40. And I just turned 51 2 days ago. And holy smokes, did it take me a lot longer to recover this time.
Mm,
Just getting the anesthesia out of my body.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I was wiped out. So I've just started working out again the last few days, and I'm sore and I feel like I'm out of shape. You guys could tell people Andy's out of shape.
Yep.
But I'm getting back. So that's been my summer. How about you?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, and you also you with your renovations though. Can I talk about this? Your speakeasy? Are we
Oh,
allowed?
sure. Yeah, I
Okay.
totally forgot about that renovation. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have to post that as well. So Andy's got some awesome projects, that lots of inspo out there. We love to see body transformations, but we also love to see like HGTV stuff. So that's
Oh, yeah.
gonna be awesome for you to
So the
post that.
speakeasy is pretty cool. It was just like a little cabin that we had outside, and I'm like, oh, we want to turn this into a pub shed, and it has such a cool speakeasy vibe. Um, it's really awesome. I will do a
And that's
before and
on your
after of that.
property.
Yeah, it's on our property.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's
Yep,
awesome.
yep, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
good piece of property. Hashtag property gold.
It's
Yeah.
a fun place to live.
Well,
So
our summer has been nothing short of intense, and it has been the summer of ultimate fun for my son, and also transformative for Dan and I. We took Roman to Anguilla for the first time in his young life. We hadn't been to Anguilla, which, for those of you who don't know, it's an island in the Caribbean where my mother-in-law resides most of the year. We got married on this island, and it's a 13-mile long island, not very touristy. One of the most beautiful places that I've been next to Switzerland. It is so high up there, and we went right at the. We left for Anguilla the day after Roman finished kindergarten, so we were there for 10 days. We did 13 beaches in 10 days,
wow.
and you know, we shared a villa with my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law, and it was challenging to share space with people in a villa that like the central room didn't have really good air conditioning. The bedrooms did, and we're in Anguilla in late May, early June. So that was very challenging on one's patience. But the kids had a blast. I had the
Oh, I'm
best tan of
set.
my life, and I'm training for the Yorton, the biggest pro show that I have ever done. Maybe will ever do. Who knows? I was able to find good balance in Anguilla. Like I didn't overdo it with drinks or anything like that or food. And I worked out pretty much every day in this gym called the Dungeon, and it fits its name. We also did a trip to Virginia Beach with my side of the family, and that was fine. It was another shared the space type of thing. And I just realized like how precious your time is with your family and your kids, and also how different vacations are now that you have to vacation with your family and your kids. So, it's just a different season of life. Roman was in about half a dozen different summer camps this summer. He
He
I just
looked like he had so much fun.
He
I wanted
did.
to go with him. Yes.
Yeah, he was up for it all, and it's cool now to see him stepping into what does he really like. I give him like a smorgasbord of options, and what he really likes the most is honestly spending time with his family. That's so near and dear to me. He doesn't necessarily like have play dates or anything, but he wants to spend time with his family. We've just created an outdoor yoga experience outside of my studio, and Roman loves to play music with Dan for the yoga class.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
he does like the percussion stuff. He can't wait to practice music with Dan. So you guys, Roman's 6.5. Well, he'll be 7 in November, which is a high number to me. I can't believe it. But when people are doing yoga and he's doing his little, maracas or whatever, and he'll see them doing a hard skill, like let's say crow pose. He was like, oh yeah, and he'll be like so excited for them. So that's
That's
what
awesome.
I've always hoped for, that I could integrate my son into something that I do, and that he actually likes it, and we're doing it. We're doing it.
Cool.
So that was a good feeling for me, because sometimes I feel a little alienated what I teach, since I just have a boy,
Yeah.
and so yeah, that was our summer, and now I'm off to next weekend, after Labor Day weekend, off to the Yorton Cup Championship. So
So
uh,
that's in
we're
North
excited.
Carolina, right? You guys
Yeah,
are
it's in
competing
Charlotte, North Carolina, and
down there. Okay.
we'll have to do a separate chat about that, because that was
Yeah.
I've been training for almost a year.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I'm so excited to see
yeah.
your show day package.
Yeah, it's cool to manipulate this flesh suit. Um, yeah. So the other cool thing is that, you and I and Alyssa, we're back at it, and we're
Yeah.
back at really trying to cast a bigger net, to get more people to help thrive in the skin that they're in, and that looks different for everybody based on your goals. And we just wanted to put out there to you, like, have you asked yourself, what are your fitness and nutrition goals lately? What is the biggest problem that you've been having, and what solutions have worked in the past but they're no longer working before? So I know it's kind of three parts, but we wanted to get your wheels turning, guys, because the summer of ultimate fun, no matter what, is coming to an end, but that doesn't mean that we still can't have fun as adults and continue to be happy with our progress. So we have something coming down the pike. This is Liftoff 2.0. It is one of our most popular programs because it's gotten great results, and women love to feel strong. We want to feel strong,
Yeah.
we want to feel sexy.
Yeah.
And if that resonates with you, we really want to connect with you in some way, and we hope that you will come back and join us, because we have some special new things that we're offering as a part of this program.
Yeah, and when we did this for the first time last year, it was the first program where we really focused on strength training.
Yeah.
And if you listen to any of the research that's coming out, in the last year or so, it's all about women over 40 need to lift weights and do less cardio. And I'm all for that.
Yeah.
um, and we really tailor this program towards that, and it's a good time because it starts September 17th,
Hmm.
and a lot of people have these fall vacations that they do, or they might be going somewhere at Thanksgiving time, or even for the holidays. So this is a good way to start that snowball effect and get those healthy habits back,
Yeah.
so that's just automatic.
Yeah.
And people saw incredible results with this. It's funny, especially if you haven't been lifting weights and you start lifting weights, the results with that are even faster and more extreme. So I
Yeah.
think people are really going to see some awesome stuff with this. They're dumbbell workouts pretty much. We have
Mhm.
maybe a stability ball or a band thrown in there or some body weight stuff. But people find dumbbells if they don't have them, find them on the marketplaces, or the
Mhm.
Play It Again Sports or wherever. And so if you're thinking about doing it, think about starting to get that home gym together, and just make sure you have the space and the tools, and set
Mhm.
yourself up for success.
Mhm.
Once it starts, it all becomes automatic.
Yeah. So minimal equipment, it's cost effective, and not to toot our own horn, but I am going to. Sorry. What makes our programs different is us. Is that what our backgrounds have been in? That Andy and I, since we've met each other, that we were competitive fitness competitors, but far beyond that is that we kind of pair nicely, kind of like wine and cheese. But I'll let you be the wine and I can be the cheese,
Mm.
Andy, if you want. Or I know you like cheese though.
I
So
love
you could be the
cheese.
cheese and I like the wine. So there we go. But, we pair nicely together because there's so many different ways to get results with your physical health, right? That Andy is extremely creative in what she comes up with her workouts, and my workouts have a different style. So you have this opportunity based on our years of experience combined, not only to learn different ways that maybe you like to move or what how your body responds, but also we can also coach you from a different lens. Is that sometimes, and we've all been there, you can hear something like 10 times, but it was the 11th time that somebody else said it in a different way, that it was that light bulb moment. And that's the benefit of having multiple coaches with that. So you're going to start to benefit a lot from our mindset coaching. I think that's really what pulls people back is they feel our passion, the mindset, and that we are always hungry for knowledge and to help people.
Yeah. And there are so many programs out there that I know people are like, why would I do your program? I can get on YouTube and find free workouts, or I can pay 9.99 and get this program. Well, our program is very systematic and thoughtful in planning. We have your leg days scheduled, we have your upper body days scheduled, we have your nutrition process that we hand you. I mean, we're not going to be somebody who says eat this at this time of day, this at this time of day. We're going to teach you how to put that together. We give you a sample meal plan. Everything we do is thoughtful and systematic. So when you're just going out and willy-nilly finding a workout here on YouTube, and then you find one in Shape Magazine, and then I don't know, does anybody read magazines anymore? But whatever, you're just piecing it together, and then you go take a class with a friend, and then you're not going to see great results because it doesn't have a system. Okay, we're going to lay it out. It's going to make sense. It's going to give your other body parts time to recover in between. I mean, it's we really are using our expertise, our education, um, research that has been going on recently. We keep up to date on all of that, and that's why our programs are so good and so successful because they make sense. They may not make sense to you guys, but it makes sense to us, and that's what matters because we are so critical in making sure that what we have you doing has a purpose, and that's why they work so well. So just keep that in mind when you're like, oh, I could go just find a YouTube,
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
You
Well, and
could.
you know what? That's like I say, like with business coaching, like I could, but I listen to Tony Robbins like pretty much every single day, but I still signed up with a business coach
Right.
because we have accountability built into this. So there is weekly accountability that is different than other programs where we hold your feet to the fire, and that's the thing. And you got to have some skin in the game, guys. Let's be real. Like,
Right.
how many things have you really stuck with that were completely free? Hate to
None.
say it, hate to say it. But for me, I know for myself, like, no, I have to have some skin in the game, and you're worth it. We're worth it. And yeah, we look forward to the next chapter on Liftoff 2.0. But this has been an awesome summer recap. It was short, sweet, to the point. And guys, we will hopefully hear from you soon. And make sure you check us out and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will be with you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for it to get started. I think you guys are going to love it.
All right. Hey, Andy, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk
Thanks.
to
You
you
too.
soon.
All right.
Okay.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everybody.